is 10, 9, 8. Go for main engine start. 7, 6. Main engine ignition. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Annie and Maud were playing outside after dinner. Annie was smoothing all the sand in her new sandbox with her toy bulldozer. She loved bulldozers. Her mom was a bulldozer driver. The night was bright and the moon was full. Annie took a closer look at it with her telescope. Close up, the moon looked like a giant round sandbox. "Wow, Maudie, I love the moon," she said. "But I wish it was smooth and not so bumpy." Annie's bedtime was fast approaching, so she parked her toy bulldozer next to her mom's big bulldozer. She kissed her mom and dad goodnight, changed into her PJs, and climbed into her soft, comfy bed like an astronaut climbing into a flight deck. Maud was one tired dog, and she fell sound asleep. Annie just kept looking at the moon outside her window. She wanted to smooth that moon, smooth the moon, smooth the... So Annie packed her mom's bulldozer into a retired space shuttle that she decided to borrow, buckled Maud into the seat, and blasted off for the moon. Bouncy landing, she climbed out of the shuttle, unhitched and climbed aboard the bulldozer, and started up the engine. Oh boy, did she have fun smoothing all the moon's craters away. She smoothed the craters on the light side of the moon, and she smoothed the craters on the dark side of the moon. She smoothed them all. Annie grabbed Maud, climbed down from the hissing dozer, and for as far as she could see, the moon looked soft and silky, peaceful and polished. Mission accomplished. She packed up Maud and the bulldozer and blasted off for home. While gazing out of the shuttle window, Annie was shocked at how beautiful the earth appeared. It was bumpy and blue, craggy and brown, green and misty. She realized that without the purple deserts, green jungles, and bumpy purply mountains, Earth just wouldn't be the same. She then sadly realized that the moon had been more beautiful the way it had been before she smoothed it. Annie made a mistake. She was extremely tired when she got home. She wasn't happy. The next day she went to the library to learn more about the moon and its craters. She learned that the bumps and the holes on the moon's surface were called impact craters. Meteors crashed into the moon's surface and created them. So she decided to go back to the moon and restore the craters. No time to wait. She had to go back. So she packed up Maud and her favorite basketball and blasted off back to the moon. Back on the moon, she tore off her shoes and peeled off her socks. "Come on, Maud," she said. "Let's go make some craters." She jumped and jumped up and down, over and under. They made thousands and thousands of tiny new craters. "Okay, Maud, to save time, you go to the other side of the moon and make some craters. I'll stay here," she said. Then she grabbed her basketball and practiced some fancy dribbling. She even tossed her phone into the air to snag a selfie. She made thousands of big craters. Maudie went to the other side and created her own craters. When they were done, they were exhausted, but they were really happy with the results. The moon was back to its old messy self. This time Annie headed home happy. That same evening, Maud and Annie waited for the moon to rise. When it started to appear, Annie looked at Maud and said, "I think we did a beautiful job, don't you?" Annie took a closer look with her telescope. She adjusted the knob, and she couldn't believe her eyes. "Hey, Maudie, what did you do up there?" "Oh, Maud, I love you."
Me and the old gal Maud here have had lots of adventures together. We're misadventures, really. Some have been, real. Some are a little more imaginative. I've had Maud for 14 years. She's been a great best friend. She's so enthused right there.